Welcome on back and gather around, everyone. It's time for some more Total War Warhammer 3 in part 8 of our... Actually, no, this is part 7, good grief. Part 7 of our Tlaqua campaign. In today's episode, we're here with Graul and TikTak'to, ready to, actually, dive on in and get to the battle to bring in Lord Kroak. We need our own big nuke thrower after dealing with Settra driving around and blinding everyone with his little explosion of traw. It's time for us to deliver some pizza back. If you all have been enjoying the series so far, please remember to leave a like to the like rod and a sub with the sub tone. It helps the channel out a ton. Let's dive on in against this game in here. It's going to be a wave-style battle. Let's see if what they've got can handle our Air Force. Let's teleport right on in. We arrive. Skaven is attacking Tlaqua, so they are. Khan of Flesh, oh, it's Judy Flesh, the Flesh Cutter. Yes. White. We'll go ahead and give this war banner on over to... yes, the Pock cohort. Consummate warriors. They've got devastating flanker. These will be great, especially for running down things like gutter runners and their poisony variant. Alright, the quest battle with Kroak is always kind of a coin toss as to if you take them out before, so we'll have to be very aggressive. Let the... I mean, we have basically the speed to get over there into their face and obliterate them before they can really do much. So let's do the thing. Onward to battle. Alright, there are a few potential proponents of the Lizardmen's cause more powerful than the venerable Lord Kroak, deliverer of pizza, said to have been taught the ways of winds of magic by the old one known as Tepoch. The stoking of Kroak's relics in the active state will likely have a profound effect on the fulfillment of the great plan, currently existing as a shriveled and lifeless husk, mummified in wrappings. Some vestige of power still resides in him still. A distant echo calls out, "Let's go save it." Has the Skaven followed us here?
Lord Kroak will be an invaluable ally in the fulfillment of the Great Plan, but his worldly relics are in imminent danger. The Skaven approach, Master of Skies. Prepare yourself. While Kroak's force field provides him with some protection, the awakening process leaves him vulnerable to attack. It is imperative that you defend him until he has fully risen from his slumber.
Let's do this. Next quit. I don't remember them actually having unique voice lines for each. The Skaven plan to attack in several waves. Hold the line. To the cavalry side. Let's bring the Quaddles forward. And actually, let's go ahead and slow things down and in fact pause. Because we have the reskin for the Quaddle mod that turns them into proper snakes. So they're flying snakes as they should be, flying feathered serpents rather. Instead of flying beaked serpents, which, I don't know, it doesn't look right. So here we are with the proper Quaddles. Let's do this. We'll grab Quaddle and you three and one of you and go this way. Make you a group. We'll have you two with the cavalry and then the Saurus to hold the front line. Beautiful. Alright, TikTak'to. Let's get in there and immediately go bother this warlord. You fly over the top using the aura of Ketsa to stay good and safe. Let's bring one in to start dropping some bombs. Yeah, we got the drop sphere of Tepoch. Wait, why are you on the ground? Drop sphere of Tepoch, go! Oh man. Well, that's unfortunate. This way, quick. First set of bombs, go. Second set of bombs, go. And then get around behind this pillar. I mean, Lord, we should be able to drag down pretty quickly. Drop your bomb with shift 3. And then start helping out. Alright, as long as these pterodons can get away again. We'll have the two Quaddles come wreak havoc on the gutter runners. Ripperdactyl, you get after any of the side units that think they're getting away themselves. I think we will use at least one Shade Lightning in right here. We got you dead to rights, fools. Time to fall. Yeah, go take down these gutter runners. We're gonna take a little bit of damage on the way in, but they have a lot of good resistances. Wicked Serpent is on there. Alright, we'll send the cohort back. bring the Ripperdactyls up to take out this unit. And working together, they are going to annihilate. Perfect. Actually, in fact, let's go ahead and bring our Saurus forward. Here comes the next group, and I think this one's the one that's mostly artillery. The Grey Seer approaches with powerful host. Hold the line. You stay here, tic-tac-toe. You know the drill. Get back up in the air and try to chase down these gutter runners. Need them to be doing a whole bunch of nothing. My melee cohort move through. Pull back, lads. Horned ones charge here. The Ripperdactyls are all over the place. We probably need to get them back in the air. Chase down this Grey Seer. Activate your abilities and not get on away. Here comes some lightning. I don't know exactly. Oh, that was just a Scorch. That's no problem. Scorch we can deal with. Ripperdactyls back in. Let's go for a Uranus Thunderbolt. Here, that should scare them off. Cavalry, give them a good charge. That terror causing is working out. They are dropping lightning. Let's go ahead and get these Ripperdactyls away from their fight. Using these Skaven slaves as fodder. Keep throwing your daggers at this warlord. Actually, no. Take down as many of these Radagers as you can. We need our cavalry and get it away from the clump they're in currently. You two pull away. In fact, use this side to get out of there. Let's move in and try to take down this Grey Seer as quickly as we can with the Pterodons. Ripperdactyls, you get up in the air and now. Same thing with the Coatl. Get him out of there. Tic-tac-toe is doing fine. You keep chasing. Actually, you start chasing around this unit. Ripperdactyls, you go after the Skaven slave slings in the back line here. Oh, actually, that's a trap. Stay away for a moment. Pterodons, find new positioning. You guys go ahead and drop your bombs. Sunder down the more unfortunate Radagers there. Our cavalry is getting smacked. We need to get them out of there. Trap these guys in place. We need to fly forward a little bit. We probably drop some bombs. Are these Skaven slaves? That's not worth. Fire bombs first, then the normals. Where are my Ripperdactyls? Let's get them to go after these Skaven slaves. Keep taking down that Grey Seer. Keep switching sides. We need the cavalry to get on away. They're doing a fantastic job. They're just being pursued by everything here. Alright, tic-tac-toe, let's get after the Grey Seer. Beautiful work there. And whatever we tell them to kill, they do a good job at doing it. Back in for the strike. Trying to save our ammunition as much as we can. Because we are going to deal with a mainly artillery army next. Ripperdactyls are hungry. Apparently so are the Skaven leaders. I get them on out of there. Every Pterodon, here's your target. He's on a bell. It should be real easy. Here comes the final force. Nothing but artillery. Good grief. Alright, Saurus, fall back. Like, everyone fall back. Coatls, I don't know why. I pulled you way too far away. Let's bring the Ripperdactyl around to help out. Here come all the artillery. We want to pull away from this, so that way we force them in closer to us. Now we keep getting locked in place. Where are my spears? You come on through. Mace boys, get over to help. Artillery or cavalry, you stay here. Get away from them. Alright, so let's grab all the fire bolas, just start pulling our way back towards enemy lines here. Spears, you get away from that, because those snipers are doing some good work. explode these gutter runners for me. Do the same here. Here comes a bunch of lightning. Alright, Ripperdactyls, come back this way. Cavalry not having a good time. Not even a little bit. Macesaurus through. Do what you can. You guys just gotta move up and fight these Ashen Triad. Skaven Slave Sling's gotta go. Go ahead and rotate a bit here. You guys get behind the pillars. Pursue this general. I cannot believe we haven't been able to take out the Screaming Bell yet. Alright, you two. Slaughter those Warp Lightning Cannons. Oh, we're losing all the Horned ones. Come on now. I told you to retreat. Unfortunate. Yeah, I don't think the Horned ones will make it out of this fight. Ripperdactyls get up in the air. Take him down. And they got a little bit of damage. Lord Kroak has arrived. Give him a flyby here. Gotta lay it on this unit. I don't know why. I guess you were probably given the slip earlier. Hopefully the Horde ones can get away. Let's keep them retreating on through. The enemies will swap their targeting to Kroak pretty much immediately. Let's bring the explosive boys this direction. You two throw yours at the snipers here. Alright, we'll return from mute. We're losing all of our front line here just silly flying around and hitting people with lightning. I'm glad it's not Kroak. Not sure why you're not up in the air again. Hit these rattling guns. It's the rattling guns that are the problem. Alright, start getting bombing runs going. That general's gone, you gotta pursue this one next. How's Kroak doing? And not bad. Keep the Horned ones back behind. You saw that's what they were trying to do, is kill my Horned ones. Alright, where's my guys with self bombs? Alright, let's get over the top of these Skaven here. Everyone else, let's start moving after this Warlock Master. Gotta take him down. Those felt fairly ineffective. Go ahead and take out these Doom Wheels if you can. TikTak'to in a duel. He is winning pretty handily. However, man, we are wiped out by these rattling guns. Land on them. Both Coatls. Dactyl there. Coatls, let's go ahead and get back. Actually, that's a rattling gun. Go get him. Hold the line. Yeah, it's funny. Sort of fighting the guys that have bombs and deploying them to different areas. Umas Lisa. Drop a couple there. On the back of these Skaven too. Shatter them. TikTak'to, I don't know why you're not still chasing Rat Meek, but you better get after him. There we go. Keep him away from Kroak. What's so weird going on here? Alright, one of you go chase these Jezzails, the other get after the other. Those are rattling guns. Either way, you need to chase them. Back up in the sky again. Well, we've got him. I mean, that was a brutal fight. Thanks, Kroak. Stomps down on one of these here. They're trying. Even though we are in friendly territory and there's no There's no enemies for miles, so our casualties should be easily replenished. Who still has bombs? Let's go blow up some Skaven. You guys should not be in a fight. I'm not sure how that happened, but rectify the situation at once. You're supposed to be in shooting mode, not whatever the heck you're doing now. Try to catch these last rats here. And bomb drop. No swords were harmed in the making of this this bombing run. Lord Kroak is weakened. Seems like our foes are weakened too. Look at this. The cheek. Like, don't you worry, I'll take out your horned ones. Come on, TikTak'to, get him. There we go. Pursue off the rest of the Skaven here. That should be easy enough. And 3 armies v1, we managed to come out on top. Close victory. Yeah, no, I would agree. That got a little bit spooky. And the deliverer of pizza has returned to us. Thus. We'll go ahead and exterminate that group, just because we weren't getting really much of anything else. Extra leadership when facing the Skaven is always good to have, and now we've got the Umbral Tide. This shadowy tide of poisonous, scaly reptiles rarely tire and are always hungry. Always. We now have Kroak, 5,000 more gold, so both of those things pretty excellent. Here's our mummy toad at. Oh, here he is. Good old hover chair mummy toad. Yeah, it'd be cool to have other relic priests somehow in the game for the Lizardmen. Obviously, they can't be as powerful as Kroak, but have the relic priest be an actual unit. Maybe a more like a Slaawn, but a hero, like a hero Slaawn that's a support. That would be really cool. So we got the Glyph of Potek. Ward save, melee defense. Weapons rank facing off against the undead, which is fantastic for where we're at now. Ceremonial Mace of Malachite. Extra strength and some spell resistance. Amulet of Itza for even more spell resist. Golden Death Mask to drop everyone's attack around him, and then more control, more replenishment rate, and causes terror when facing off against forces of chaos. Not too shabby. Extra growth, less corruption, and more leadership for this army. The Big Bubble of Nope, and all of his other really, really good abilities. So he just has the passives for all of them, but just uses Deliverance of Itza. Huh, fun. Whenever he explodes your walls, there are also benefits for us. Well, TikTak'to, we definitely got smacked around a little bit. I think I'm going to end up... Whoa. I guess he's going to go and keep fighting where he was. I'm going to probably have Kroak go join... Well, like, we have a space now. Who died? Or do we always have a space? If we always had a space, then Kroak, guess what? You're joining TikTak'to. We can always use a win more. Let's go training. I think he does both, but we'll go training if we have to choose. Alright, next, we've not gotten Renowned and Feared just yet, so let's keep working our way that direction. So, Replenishment rate's good. Lightning Strike's better. Renowned and Feared for even more upkeep production and a bit of extra movement range. Having you boosted income is just not needed yet, so let's go for either Bottomless Quiver. You don't have that much ammo. Or fleet-footed to escape enemies. Oh, you're about a Stegodon now. You're gonna be a good anchor for our army, actually. Itsy Bitsy the monster. Cool. I think TikTak'to's army is now looking horrifyingly effective. We just need to get rid of these Blessed Saurus for some Temple Guard. Let's go ahead and swap into... Don't want to be in a camp stance, but we don't really have a lot of choice. We'll move up towards the edge of Bagar here, and then we'll go ahead and sprint towards the Springs of Eternal Life. We will have our Slaawn army, which we are currently building up. Ooh, so yeah, what are the Blessed? They've got a lot more ammunition. Is that all they have that's separate? Actually, we can check pretty easily with TikTak'to. There you are. So they are a lot faster, have a bit more health. Or no, hang on now. My guys are a lot faster. No, they are way faster, yeah. Way faster, have more health, and a lot more ammunition. Besides that, I think they're pretty much the same. They have more range. Range of 80, missile strength of less just because they're not elite yet. Also only 13 less, so they may end up getting stronger. Yeah, of course we want them. But let's wait until we can kind of converge these armies together, that way I can trade Peter, the lads that are already gold chevron. The Walk Sentinels. Keenest of eyes, sharpest of reflexes, coldest of hearts. Like what separates them from their other variant. Spell resistance? No, they've got... What do they have extra? They don't. Do they lose the other bomb drop ability? So they seem to just have more health. Yeah, I guess TikTak'to doesn't need them. We'll keep them back as an extra army in case. In case of emergency, so we can start getting in the Bastiladons. We can't recruit the Ark of Sotek, which is, I would say, a complete travesty. Let's get a couple more Skink cohort for our front line. I think 5 of them's good. Then we can get a Bastiladon with a Revive Crystal later on. Tlaqua. We're going to go ahead and go for the Geomantic Spire upgrade. That way, we can really lean into the construction time reduction. So on tier 3, it's 1. Tier 4, it goes up to -2. So we are going to really start speeding along our buildings in the western jungles, which should hopefully get us better units faster. We'll also go ahead and grab the Beast Slayer in Tlaqua. We'll get some Soldier Cannons. And then I do think we want to go for walls here, just to make sure we don't have any surprise visitors. They aren't likely to go after Suntree Glare or Quexotal, because I just prefer that we don't lose it. So, Raoul, you will come with TikTak'to as our melee specialist. We don't want to recruit you any more units just yet. He is going to be purely a melee specialist. Miso failed again, because of course he did. I'm going to go ahead and keep Antok, and I'm going to try to take back Sudenburg and sell it to the Volkmar's faction to try to get Bagar back from him. Otherwise, we can kind of sit next to it and let Kimry take it, I don't know. The fact that TikTak'to's here means the war is over for Kimry, but they just don't know it yet. You've done a really poor job of growing. Is the Cursed Jungle a major settlement at least? Please. No, it's a minor. And you have pushed aggressively into their territory here. Tlaqua, I believe, is the major for that area. Yeah, we'll go ahead and pop a outpost in here. We're getting our own, or even more solar crystal lizards from our allies. Well, the Sigmar, I don't think it's worth building the outpost. Even if we had the cash, it wouldn't be. Oh, we've got a Star Chamber for Itza. I guess you get used to have the Star Chamber in order to perform the Rite of Awakening. Settra's back. And badder than ever, huh? Although he's very lacking in ranged troops now. You didn't learn the lesson you were supposed to from last time. Our foot soldiers are very weak, though. I mean, if he's able to roll in and do some damage fast, we're in all sorts of trouble. You could use the Imperial troops, though, as extra cover, or just let Settra take Bagar. Ooh, hang on now. Here's a strategy. I want them to take Bagar, so we're going to fall back a bit. Raoul, you're going to stay in this kind of stance. Can you stay in this stance in the city? Oh, you can. Good. That's what we want to do. Yeah, we'll just let ourselves replenish up a little bit more. Settra can take out Bagar. And that gives us the gem mine back. Seems like a win-win for everyone. Except for the people of the Empire. Which, I mean, they should be used to losing by now. Let's be real. We need at least one Ripperdactyl for an actual cavalry-type unit, and then we'll go with poison and more Fire Leech Bolus. Beautiful stuff. Does anyone want to make any deals? I love that Asa does not. Sure, I'm more power. You're more powerful than me, but I'll join your war with Ricard. You give me. He said no. Absolutely not. He'll take a non-aggression pact though, which sounds good. Gotek has blessed your words. That's why they come at you all spicy. Hit you on the face, a little bit of a burn to them. This looks good. Hero not moved. Misa, are you ready to fail me again? Yeah, that's what we all thought. How long do we have on that mission? At this point, all we're getting is a Shrieking Blade, I think. Instead, we'll just go ahead and add him back into one of our armies. Graul, for example. Speak them words, Kroak joined our war with the Ironbrow Expedition. I mean, they're getting pushed back. We're already good trusted friends. I don't think I need to join you in that war. Oh, Settra, you fool. Your lust for blood has gotten you slain. A close victory. It's still going to be a tough fight just because Settra himself's a monster. And bone giants are bone giants. But I think we got what it takes. Let's deliver some pizza. Let's do this. Settra's got nowhere to go. His people are tired. And I think we're going to pretty much ignore him for the beginning and just wipe out his boys. So let's go ahead and deploy our... thank you. Our Saurus back where our reinforcements are coming from. Or you know what, we could probably use his obelisk even to mess with their positioning. Hold them back just a little bit here. Since these aren't Spear Saurus, they are definitely going to struggle against chariots and such. Hold them back to about here. Cohort needs to stay well away from the fighting. And they also might mess with Settra's pathing. We have some units that shouldn't be fighting. That is for sure. When you run your Stegodon, awesome. No, see, this is perfect. The ancient Stegodon, well, he was really fast previously. Now he can deal some damage. And look fancy while doing it. They've got their feet glued down. It's one of the things you don't know. Otherwise, you can't stay on. We are going to have you two fly into the middle of the Ushabti Great Bows. And then just cause them a huge headache. And then as soon as everyone else tries to surround them, we send in the Ripperdactyl Riders to tear that group in half. And all of our Pterodons can deploy alongside. On either angle. Hola, skinks. And no ranged outside of the chariot, so... Big bubble of nope. Let's stay a little bit closer to where our reinforcements be. We definitely need to get units that way I can quickly give orders. Alright, so you will be with the Ripperdactyls and the Coatl. That'll be our melee core. Let's split the Pterodons up between the two units. You two are with the front line, and you two should be doing pretty much nothing. Alright, let's go see our Mage Priest. It's been a long time since we've seen Kroak on the battlefield. His big mobility scooter of doom. I mean, it even frowns at you, so you know it doesn't like you. But yeah, no, how cool would it be to have Relic Priests as a hero type, but as a more support type hero? A more heavily aggressive support type hero, even more so than, I guess, your skink priests already are. Alright, let's do this. Doom on you. And battle begin. Waddle, you attack here. I'm gonna use you to go stop that bone giant. We need to move fast. We need to move fast. Bone giant's first shot's gonna hurt. Oh, it hit two of them. Nice. I mean, for them, not for me. Do some damage. And if you boys really want to come back this way, we got chain lightning for you. No worries. Slaughter here. You can go ahead and surround. That'll work. Bombs get to work. Chain lightning keeping everyone else back, because they want none of it. No one else wants to move with a ballista. You can go bother Settra. This is beautiful. Where's my other quaddle? Get in there. Come the chariots. Alright, Ripperdactyls get to work ripping through the chariots too. You're dueling against a giant winning. Bone giants really just aren't the best. Drop down some lightning here. Alright, Pterodons, let's go ahead and give them a quick flyover. Get the Ripperdactyls up in the air again. He's attacking these chariots to get there. Drop the chain lightning. Bring them on back to take out the things that are directly targeting. Trundle on forward, start blasting that into the huge Shabti. Everyone else get in there. It's clobbering time. However, our Ripperdactyls are getting ripped. Get out of combat there, you guys. Come on, lizards, move. Another flyover, except for let's go this direction, and then we'll have you two come this way to try to bother these Ushabti. Gotta keep giving them clear shots. They do a really good job of hitting each other. That's why a lot of them are on fire currently. The Ripperdactyls aren't pulling themselves out of the fight because they're just too large of targets. It's a bit unfortunate. Try to use them to take out a few extra dudes then. Let's get this as a group block. I'm gonna just charge them in. Alright, now we start dropping bombs. Or circle. Yeah, the Ripperdactyls seem like these guys are gonna be our glass cannon unit for the good foreseeable future. Yep, get these bombs dropped. Everyone's surrounding our quaddles, having a bad time. So dropping some Uranus Thunderbolt on them as well. Yeah, Ripperdactyls aren't gonna make it through this one. That's okay. That was a fine sacrifice, I'd say. Obliterate these chariots. Big charge. I wish it would have sent the guys flying out of the back. Alright, whoever has bombs, go ahead and give them a quick flyover. You need more Uranans? We almost do. I like watching him try to run from the bombs flying over. Yeah, you tried. But get you out of the fight, Waddles. We'll find a new place to drop in from. Bring this Quaddle over to bother. Oh, there's no way he's keeping up. Oh, what is happening? Quaddle taking damage. He definitely shouldn't have been. Yeah, get him on out of there. That's some shenanigans. Keep the attack all forward order messing us up for sure. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Those our backline's getting obliterated here. Send help. Yeah, those skinks are getting knocked out in a hurry. Drop the Uranans. I don't think we need it. Didn't even deliver any pizza. However, we can put down the big bubble of nope and just say no thanks to any of that damage there. Sounds so tech. Tic-Tac-Toe. Let's keep ignoring... Let's keep trying to ignore... Those units there. Settra is a monster. Yeah, those chariots, I've completely annihilated that unit of pretty much everyone that was behind the walls. Go chase down these chariots. You three, come on back. You have any bombs? We need to find a unit with bombs. You do. Beautiful. Show them those bombs. Thank you kindly. Now everyone who still has them, Settra's the new target. Get our Coatls out of there. Except for you guys can go ahead and eliminate these Tomb Guard. Settra shall now be dodging Ebola for the rest of the battle. See how many of those I think blew up inside their own ranks. Spread out a little bit, everyone. You go pursue Settra, lock him down. That should work too. Bring over the big bubble of nope just in case we need it. Any of our skinks with missiles. And that's how you deal with a single entity that's a monster. You kill his army. Just cackle at him the whole time. Some swords are waiting in. Growling at each other, looks like. How you feeling, Settra? Nah, that's that for the King of Kings in Khemri. Defeated once again. And we ended up losing a team of Saurus and one of our Ripperdactyl riders in the fight. Ended up being fairly brutal indeed. However, that's Settra broken. Let's take the cash this time. Settra the perishable. It turns out the imperishable is just as perishable as the rest of us. -3 to control in enemy provinces, and then a 15 more charge bonus for our aerial ace. Hordes of living pools have been obliterated. That's too bad, but that tends to be what happens to them. Killing Stroke gives us a dragon helm and 1,000 more treasury, and now we need to hunt down Prince Nebuthar. See, that we actually might be able to do. Get him. 0% chance. You've been corrupted by Tzeentch? If you're so, go get Settra. Or trip on a rock and go down hard. Oh, good, Skarbrand's here.
Do not seek to command
Skarbrand. Oh, good, Skarbrand's here. He's got Scar Bloodwrath, too. Well, yikes. The war with Settra needs to end. Thankfully, Skarbrand has even less in terms of flyers, so as long as we rebuild our flying squad, we should be good to go. Yeah, we can't get more Ripperdactyls, though. They are 2 turns. We only have 1 of them for the time being. Which means we probably just want more Blessed. We'll grab the 2 Blessed Bowler Throwers. Orion's camp got burned. That's what that was. There. Let's go for the upgrade to the Sun Tree Glades. Now we're just kind of waiting here. So Tlaqua, we need... It's going to be a long time and 15,000 gold. Well on our way. Let's go ahead and swap this over, though, towards the alignment of crafting for the time being. Right of ferocity. Something I do think we need. With that, get that going now. Before we get Tic-Tac-Toe's troops. So, right of ferocity. Extra 2 recruit rank. I guess it just gives us a little bit more to what these guys are getting. Oh, it doesn't work for them. That's unfortunate. A little bit cheeky, too. We get up the Red Crest all the way up at max rank. Yeah, let's grab him. Let's grab him. There's no telling where Skarbrand's heading next. Actually, he's probably going right for Kasapar. So we should probably stay near to. How much would we replenish if we were in here? That's a good deal. You stay over here with your Astromancy stance. We'll let Starbrand kind of rampage around a bit. We'll heal after our last fight and get ready to get in there and really start tearing. Master of the Skies gives you 40 additional defense. What's an activated ability? Let's go for Swift Rider. We need to buff up our current flyers, so this one gives us more speed to start. Kind of a lame buff, but it gets better. So 176 on their speed, 126. They are so fast. 112 on our Quaddle. Seeing them cost 97 is ridiculous. You don't want to go just for a Doom stack of nothing but Quaddles, because they will struggle against some things. You'll want to have the Quaddles and the Fire Leech Bolus. Barrier. Deliverance of Pizza. Deliverance 2. Not bad, not bad. We'll go ahead and combine up these Dragon Helms, give you something a little bit better, hopefully. Ooh, Forest Cloak. He's got Vanguard and Snipe. No one will ever see him coming. Yeah, that's perfect. I mean, that's a lot of replenishment. Oh, I can try to lure him in, too. You know what? Now, we're going to try to lure him in. Already, they'll use a lot of our movement. Do something like this. Try to just stay here and lure in yet another army. He's likely going to hit Casabar. Wow, we've played this turn kind of poorly with all my indecision. Let's get to the edge of our territory. Actually, after all of that indecision, in fact, we'll put you in March, and then you can be a juicy target. Beautiful. Code Magister, you're bringing in some units that I'm not so sure I like. I am been in River Dactyls probably against normal missile troops and normal armies that aren't full of large targets. Maybe doing pretty good for you. Let's go one more normal Pterodon Rider and kind of leave the cash there. Yeah, we don't have any more places to recruit any heroes. We could desperately use some heroes. The rulers of Nehekar are rich beyond your wildest dreams. We wish to share this vast wealth with you. You mean you're tired of losing your war? It actually looks like Scarbrand just got defeated, so now I don't need to sign a peace treaty with you at all. The Gash's followers are gone, and the Tablet of War is done, so we get more income from our post-battle loot. Great. Alright, TikTak'to. Actually, before I do make that call that he lost. Yeah, he's back down to 101. That's not normal for Scarbrand. Poor fool lost his battle at Casabar. Slackjaw took him out. The scariest red-crested skink you've probably ever seen. And we're just gonna move through to get the Springs of Eternal Life. You can go into... That doesn't work, does it? Elgrawool, you're gonna continue to be a target. That's your one and only job for now. Stop collecting income here, because it's not doing anything for us. I don't really want them to rebel while we're not around. We can claim Sudenburg and sell it back to them. Hopefully we can get Bogar. But it does have a gem mine, so I kinda doubt it. Oh, good. Okay, so let's get moving, and we can grab some extra units from the Last Defenders as well. Don't worry, brother, I know. Moving is hard for you. If only this did take 2 turns. That's what I'm really not looking to do. Bonus V-Large or Armor Piercing. We could use the anti-large. Nahontal. Let's fix up Zilambel. And then because of the way... Nah, we're gonna try to get a stone marker down here. I guess the favelas. More gold is gonna be better than just a percentage increase. As I've said a couple times here. Alright, let's give it one more turn, see how things play out, and then if we get ourselves a good battle, we'll leave off with a nice cliffhanger. Alright, Toad Magister is a creator. It's not enough to create something beautiful to truly leave our mark. How he's becoming a liberal arts major. Get him, Peter. Alright, TikTak'to, you. King Sennacht, I think, is going to be your target. Not going to be a tough fight. But since Thor's up here, let's go ahead and make sure we are fighting this. Well, I mean, there are definitely opportunities for this to go sideways for us. You surround TikTak'to, and we'll have Graul move up with those reinforcements. Oh boy, oh boy. The Sphinx of Ukseth is here. Or Usketh? The Sphinx of Seth. The Toad Magister's gonna have a whole bunch of salamanders rolling with him. Let's go Legion of Tlaqua, because I like them. And then we can give them the Pahwak Sentinels as well. We'll set them to hunting. Let's go ahead and sneak our way towards Sudenburg. You know what, that's not going to work at all. We will instead channel our way through Sudenburg. Yeah, you fool. Alright, and we will end off here with a bit of a cliffhanger, as we shall pick up next episode with a battle against King Sennacht and his Ark of the Murder Covenant. Thank you all so much for hopping on by today's Tlaqua campaign. If you enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub, and I'll see you all in the next one.